Hello friends, myself Yogesh Gaidhani, working in Mechanical Engineering Department, KK Wagh Polytechnic, Nasik. This is my third video related to centrifugal pump. So in first video we discuss about general construction and working of centrifugal pump, application of centrifugal pump. In second video we discuss about different technical heads related to centrifugal pump. And now in this video we are going to discuss very important topic, that is troubleshooting of centrifugal pump. Troubleshooting means what? Pump may not work properly due to different reason, and in this video we are going to observe different problems and we have to find out the different solution and remedies for the same. After seeing this video, all audience and students will able to understand, or we can say objective of this video is to understand the problem behind improper working of pump and find out remedies to solve the problem. So first we see first problem, that is pump failed to start pumping, means pump is not able to discharge the water perfectly. This is the first problem, and for this problem there may be different reasons. 4 to 5 reasons are there. We are going to see. Before this we actually see setup of the pump. See here, for the actual demonstration purpose I have choose this setup. This is a electrical motor, this is a 3-phase supply. For the safety purpose I have cut off the supply, so don't worry. This is electrical motor, power is given to the 3-phase, power is given to the electrical motor. Electrical motor will convert that power into mechanical energy in terms of torque, and torque is given to the shaft. Means shaft will rotate, and this rotation of shaft is given to the impeller. Impeller is inside the casing. This is a casing. So here is mechanical energy is converted into kinetic energy, and that kinetic energy is given to the water, and it will then converted into pressure energy. This is a suction pipe or suction line. This is delivery pipe or discharge pipe. So this is a view of centrifugal pump and motor. So our first problem was pump failed to start, or it is not pumping, or it is not discharging. This is the first problem. For this problem we have first reason, that is pump is not properly primed. Prime means what? Pump is not properly primed means priming is a process of filling the water in the suction pipe. This is a suction pipe. Water should get filled in the suction pipe up to the casing and some part of the delivery pipe or discharge pipe. Means water should get filled up to this part, and if it is filled properly, then we can say priming is done perfectly. And if improper priming is there, pump is never discharge the water. So to solve this problem we can prime the pump perfectly. So this is the first reason. Now second reason is again a very important reason, that is wrong rotation of impeller. Means impeller may rotate in the wrong direction, and this is because of motor is rotating in the wrong direction, and we have to solve this problem with the help of interchanging the phase. When you interchange the phase, it will rotate in the proper direction, and this problem will going to solve. So this is the second reason, and we see solution for the same. Now third reason is again very important reason for this problem, that is strainer or suction line may get locked. This is a suction line or suction pipe, and as earlier we see this suction line, end of the suction line, strainer is there for the filtration purpose or for taking out the impurities outside the pump. So if some impurities like plastic, mud or any rock particles may get attached with the strainer, and it may get blocked to this pipe, and due to this pump will not able to discharge perfectly. So solution for this problem, to clean the strainer and to check the strainer. So this is the next reason that we have discussed. Now last reason is static head is total static head is properly much higher than for which pump is designed. Means static head means what? Means pump has to work at a very high height. So when pump has to work at very high height or static head is very high, then pump is not able to discharge. So check the head for which pump is going to design and then solve that particular problem. Now next reason is low speed or very low speed of the pump, and this is because of the low voltage, and due to low voltage speed of pump is less and pump is not able to discharge. So for first problem we have 4 to 5 reasons and we have find out the reason behind that. Now we move towards second problem. Second problem is very important problem, that is pump is not working up to its capacity pressure. It is not working up to its capacity pressure, and for this problem there may be 2 reasons. First important reason is that this is a suction pipe, and if there is any leakage is there in the suction pipe, if a small hole is there in the suction line, pump is not able to discharge or pump is not work up to its capacity. So try to find out the leakage. If there is a leakage, try to remove it, problem will going to solve. Now second reason is, see here, this is a casing and inside the casing impeller is there. Impeller plays very important role. It is the heart of the pump. So sometime due to continuous working, impeller of the pump may get worn out, and this may cause the low discharge of the pump, or pump will not able to discharge up to its capacity pressure. So try for this problem we have to replace the impeller directly. So this problem will going to solve. Okay, now we are moving towards third important problem, that is pump starts and then stop pumping. Means initially pump start and then it will stop pumping. So for this particular problem there may be 2 to 3 reasons. First important reason is that this is a suction line, suction pipe is there, and this throughout the suction pipe, if there may be any air pockets inside this suction pipe, it may leads to stopping of the pump. So try to remove that air pockets with the help of this valve. Here is this valve is given for removing the air. This is, we can do this like, and air will going to remove, and this problem will going to solve. This is the first reason, and we have find out the solution for same. Second reason, too much length of suction pipe. Means suction pipe is too much long. Means suppose consider this pipe is up to here, and if it again length of suction pipe is too long, then pump is not able to suck the water and it will going to start pumping. Oh, now we move towards fourth problem, that is very important problem. Pump take too much power, that is pump working with the low efficiency. And for this problem there may be 2 to 3 reasons, out of which first reason is pump is rotating with too much high speed. So try to reduce the speed, so that problem will going to solve. Second problem is head may be too low or pump delivers too much liquid. So for this reason remedy is there to reduce the discharge or alter the pipe. This is the remedy for the same. And third important reason is shaft may be bent. This is a shaft. The shaft may get bent, and due to this problem impeller may running against the casing and it will going to worn out, and this may cause the problem. So we have to replace the worn out part. This is the remedy for the same. So last reason is noise. It's very simple reason. Means when you start the pump, there may be tremendous noise, and it may happen because of failure of the bearing inside the shaft. Means bearings are put over here, bearing may get failed, it may cause the noise. Second, impeller may rub against the casing and it may also lead the noise. So we can replace bearing and replace worn out part. This is the solution for reducing the noise. Dear audience, thanks for watching this video carefully. I have tried to make this video in a very practical manner, and if you like this video, try to subscribe my channel, like it and share it.